Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. Monumental day here on the ridge. We actually have our chicken coop completed. It's ready to roll. So this is our IBC tote chicken coop. And I just took the IBC tote. I cut off a couple or one section of the steel bars. You can see where it ends there and over there. So I cut that section off and I left the other steel braces remaining, and then I just drilled directly into those. My neighbor came over and helped me because I didn't have the right type of drill bit, but it took like 10 minutes to attach the door. It was super easy. It was no problem at all. And then the worst part actually was connecting the different sensors. So you can see that black box there with the up and down arrows. It's actually blue. There's a blue label on it. And then there's that red label, red sticker up above. So the blue one, that's the manual open and closing mechanism for the door. And then where the red tag is, that's holding up the light sensor. So I messed around with the light sensor a little bit, and it does work. It opened and closed automatically, so that was pretty cool. The worst part was connecting them. So inside, all the mechanisms are right there inside that box, and it's very tight in there. And getting the little sensor or the manual up and down, the manual connections, that was really difficult. You need a really tiny screwdriver, which I did not have and had to borrow from my neighbor. And then trying to get these little tiny, I don't even know what they're called, but little tiny connectors plugged in and then tightened with a screwdriver, and it's just not easy. That was the worst part. And then the other two connections were the light sensor. It was just a snap-in plug. That was pretty easy. And then the other thing that you can't see is the battery connector. The battery connector was pretty difficult. It was a very small little connector to plug in, very small space trying to get your fingers in there. So that part was not easy, but the actual connecting to the IBC tote was a piece of cake when you have the right tools. So it worked out really, really well. I'm very pleased with it. I used my son's Sawzall to cut the hole right there in the IBC tote plastic. So that's the chicken door right there. So they'll go in and out there. When that door closes, they'll be locked in for the night. When it opens, they'll be able to run out into the chicken run for the day. So we're in good shape. Now it's a matter of getting the chickens out here, getting their feed out here, and getting their water out here. So, and some bedding. So get those things done, and we'll have some chickens on the land for the first time. So super excited about this. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.